When is the best time to buy an estate land in Abuja or anywhere in Nigeria? When is the best time? As an investor, smart investor looking to get returns for your investment, capital gain majorly. Capital gain basically is the difference between what you bought when you bought and what you're selling, after a while, either when a natural appreciation has happened or a forced appreciation has happened. So when is the best time to buy so that you can benefit properly from your investment? And that's what we'll be showing in this video. If you watch the end of this video, of course, you will know when the best time to buy a land, especially an estate land, is. And as an investor, I'm Jeff Anozie, your favorite real estate consultant in the city of Abuja. If you like this type of videos, please hit the like button, subscribe to this channel so you can see more of these types of videos. So back to the question, when is the best time to buy a land, especially in an estate in Abuja as an investor? Now, before I answer the question, let me walk you through the process the developer uses in acquiring a property, an estate. So we're standing in an estate. So an estate like this now, you want to, you buy and flip, like you want to buy the land and after a while sell it off. So when is the best time? Now, here is the process. So normally the developer applies for an allocation. I'm talking about Abuja right now. Applies for allocation. The government approves and he gets his allocation. Of course, he makes his payments and stuff. Next, he applies for an ROO, on the land. So the first step is when he gets allocation, FCDA allocation. Some developers move to site at that point and begin to sell using the FCDA allocation, because giving an allocation is as good as owning the land, especially when gotten right and when the right ROO fees. ROO simply means right of occupancy, right? So when the right ROO fees have been paid, etc., some developers, move to site. So they start preliminary works on site, like, perimeter fencing, clearing the site, etc., while they apply for the ROO. So the next is, it takes a little time. So between when they get the allocation and when the ROO comes out, some begin to sell. Of course, they need to raise startup funds. Usually they raise this from the crowd, from individuals, from people that are investing, in the lands. And so they use these monies to both process the document and do preliminary works on the site. Then the ROO is approved, of course, after inspection, after so many, table to table things, and then the ROO is approved. At that point, normally, the price increases. So the price from when the allocation was given to when the ROO is gotten increases. So now it's now an ROO estate, right? Right of occupancy. At that point, the government, of course, the developer, most developers, very important, most developers now apply for their COO. But normally, there are some requirements that the developer has to meet before a COO is given. In somewhere like Abuja, there is a percentage of the estate that has to be developed before, the COO is given, right? Of course, and some monetary payments, COO bills, etc., fees, and all of that. Now, it takes a little time, sometimes 2 years, up to 2 years, sometimes 3 years, before the certificate is given. Once the ROO is issued and is properly given, that is quite a good title. So the price increases as well. For some developers, between when the ROO is given and when the COO might be given, they apply for building permits. Most estates in Abuja won't be given a COO if some level of building hasn't happened in the estate. For instance, when the estate is allocated for mass housing, between 60 to 70% of the houses in the estate has to be built before the COO is given, right? Before the certificate of occupancy is given. So between the ROO, or the approval, most estate, companies now apply for building permits. The building permit takes a little time, of course, payments, etc., and then it comes out. When it comes out, they begin to build. So it means that the prototype approved for the estate, whether it's a mixed housing estate, mass housing estate, or whatever type of estate, residential, commercial, whatever it is, the prototype for the estate is then approved. Once it's approved, they begin to build, in the estates while they now wait for the C of O. Between the R of O and when the building approval, building permit is gotten, the prices increase again. Remember, there are some, physical requirements the government, expects the developer to have done, as well as some monetary requirements he ought to have given for this certificate at every point to happen. And all these little developments happening in the estates, the things, the money he's spending, the development that is ongoing, all make the price increase. Okay? Now, after a while, the building approval is given. That in itself increases the value of the estates as well. So building is ongoing, while they wait for the C of O. And eventually, C of O is given. And of course, at that point, remember there are lots of buildings in the estate. Possibly one or two people might have moved in, into the estate. Maybe the estate office is there as well. And at that point again, price goes up. Now, the more people, the estate is being developed and the more people move into the estate, definitely the price keeps going up. Again, when is the best time to buy, especially invest in an estate land? Now, with this description I've given you right now, I believe that as an investor, someone that's looking to invest, you're looking to grow your money. You're looking to either, save your money, hedge your money against inflation, or you're looking to actually, get returns, appreciating value on your money. Then I think is at the first point when the developer has gotten, allocation. Because think about it. If at that point when the allocation is gotten, or when the R of O, just to be on a safer side, let's say when the R of O is gotten or when the allocation is gotten, and you can confirm, you do your confirmation from FCDA, from AGs, from URP, Urban and Regional Planning, from all the places you do your due diligence and you confirm that these documents are correct. Either when allocation has just happened or when the R of O is gotten, you see that that's the best time to apply, because at every state or every stage of, registration that this estate goes through, the value keeps increasing. Then possibly when people have started living in the estate, at that point, you can sell off. Or 2 years, like in Abuja, usually you're required to build within 2 years of acquiring the land. So at the end of the second year, definitely there will be development within the environment. Then you sell off and make huge capital gains. So again, in your opinion, when do you think is the best time to invest in an estate land? I look forward to reading from you. I'd like to see your comments in the comment section. I'm standing today at Hutu, Abuja. Hutu, Abuja is the first golf and polo estate right here in Abuja. And of course, the first in Africa on the whole. Hutu currently sits a few minutes away from the airport road, the Abuja airport road. And there's a dual carriage road from the expressway through Hutu all the way to Kuje. Of course, this place has an R of O. The preliminary, buildings are currently ongoing here in Hutu while we wait for the building approval. This is the best time to invest in Hutu. It used to sell for around 6-point-something million towards the end of last year when it was just launched. And as of today, it's selling for around 7.7 for the 150 square meters, all the way to around 51 million for the, 1,000 square meter right here in Hutu. So you want to call those numbers right now so I can lock you in now as a very, very smart and intelligent, investor, so that maybe when development has fully kicked off in the estate, you can resell or maybe use it at that point. But either way, you win regardless. So I look forward to your call as well as to your comments. Just write me a message. Let me know, when do you think is the best time to buy into an estate land like this? I'm Jeff Anozie again, your favorite real estate consultant here in the city of Abuja. If you like this video, if you enjoyed it, you learned anything, please hit the like button, subscribe to this channel. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. If there's anything I missed or any correction or addition, please let me know in the comment section. I'm happy to read from you as well. If you have any other inquiry around real estate investment in the city of Abuja, you can call the numbers or WhatsApp me also on 0809 6737 668, and I will be happy to walk you through and guide you. Enjoy a fantastic day. I'll see you on the next one.